Our job, as it's always been, is to contact each case individually, whether they're faculty, staff, or student, to be able to determine if they were indeed a direct contact, if they're experiencing any COVID-like symptoms, if they should test or when they should test, if they're vaccinated or not, and then take appropriate action based on the CDC guidelines.
We do an actual conversation with the student to try and identify that they don't need to quarantine. We're not trying to quarantine everybody. We want to identify those that don't need to quarantine so that we can focus on those that do need to quarantine.
If you are vaccinated, you don't need to quarantine. However, the CDC recommends that you still wear a mask when indoors and get tested 3 to 5 days after exposure just to make sure, and then just to monitor your health. If you're not vaccinated, 14 days of quarantine is what is recommended. However, there are some alternative ways to end quarantine early. If you don't live with the positive, you can test 7 days after your last day of exposure and be released from quarantine. For those that live with a positive or who would rather not test, that's fine. You can still get out early after day 10 and again, monitor your health for the next 4 days.
We want you to be an independent person. You're in college now, you're an adult, and we want you to experience that. We want you to have the entire experience on our campus while you're here, but we also have a job to do, and that is to prevent the spread. So as a freshman coming in, one thing I would ask you to do is just pay attention to the COVID protocols that are in place. Take a few minutes to go on the website and look at what we have in place and understand it. If you need some help with it, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you do that.